You're listening to the voice of IWA Flip here on Interfed Radio. With me today, IWA World Champion Rick Angel. Rick, you there?
I'm here. Thank you for having me.
Oh man, glad to have you. Glad to have you, man. It's an honor to have you. And like I've been telling everyone on, it's glad to hear everybody's side, everybody's story, everybody's side and interest, because there's a lot of people that don't know anyone out there, and they might see your name on the report and just W an at large or a flutter, or no, he's this type of player. I'm not gonna play in his leagues or something. So just trying to break some misconceptions out there.
Yep. I'm definitely not in the flooding scene.
Oh yeah, you know what? Like I said, just so everybody knows, where can we find you at right now?
Right now I'm in the GNL and iron, BBL and gold. Uh, uh, just joined the UNL and bronze. Also just joined the WWL in diamond, and I'm in LWL.
Nice. What we talked before we got on air. I mean, you got a nice selection of leagues. And of course, definitely that are in the elite scene right now in the IWA.
Yep. Yes, I am. Like I said, lucky enough to have won that, not last cycle, but the cycle before. So happy
Nice. I
about
forgot.
that.
I forgot to mention that. Right. You're one of the new elite champions as well.
Yep.
Nice. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And you said you won that one out of the LWL with
Buster Stonewall.
nice, nice. Elite champion Buster Stonewall. That has a nice ring to it.
Thank you.
Now, your cast of characters that I got to know you through more and more. Well, it started with your BBL cast. We were trying to work some interfed angles through the MML when a current commissioner, Derek Tuttle, took over the BBL. And like I said, unfortunately, not everybody was ready, and we're still working out, the BBL's game flow. I think Tuttle's ready now though, because I've been messaging with him. He's just finishing up his busy schedule, so it looks like the BBL is another one that's ready to explode.
I hope so. Like I said, that's actually where I took my world at. Like I was talking about earlier, again, 20 years ago, but still, it's where I took it out. So it league will always hold a little fond spot for me. So I want to see it keep going, and hopefully Derek can keep on the pace and keep it going and get it going back up how it was back then.
Oh yeah, I mean, especially now with this new elite league status that it has, I think a lot of people are going to migrate there, for a shot at that elite title. That seems to be the game flow right now, amongst the managers that I'm talking to. So, I got my cast right there. So I'm just waiting for Derek to green light us and get some nice action going. Um, this last cycle, did you guys took the six man this last cycle?
I know I took TV. I don't know if I took six man or not.
I mean, I'll go ahead and roll the champions, as on screen, so everybody sees who the champions were for the BBL. But yeah, I know the six man scene right there is also heating up. But more than anything, just that elite status. I mean, that should navigate more people there these next couple cycles.
Yep. I actually know this cycle I didn't take six man there. So six man was Righteous Justice Washington, Exodus Mindful Osborne, and Hubert the Introvert Roberts.
And just as you're saying those names, it seems like we might have Mr. Anderson there as well, because those seem like familiar names that they're ringing
Yep.
they're ringing that
Yep.
bell in the back of my head. So,
Yep. So like I said, Derek's doing a great job. He's bringing in new players, and I couldn't be happier for it.
oh yeah, no, I'm hoping to see what comes next. Now we were also mentioned another one of Scott's leagues, UNL.
That's correct. Yep.
I mean, that's
Uh,
a we said two managers,
two
two fighters.
two wrestlers per manager. Yep. Just brought in Bill Cutting and Walter McGinn. So not sure exactly how I'm going to run those guys yet, but I'm excited to get in and going in there.
Now, in terms of name selection character, I mean, I know it's a theme league because it's like you have to have an international character and you have to have uh, I think
Uh,
has to be a regional, right, from North America,
Um,
from
from either Canada or the U.S. In there, I've got Bill being from New York, and then Walter being from Ireland. Kind of generic, but it works.
nice, okay. And your other cast that I know and that a lot of people are talking about these days is the Flock. Can we talk
Yeah,
about the Flock?
absolutely. Of course, you've got the leader, Reverend James Jones, and uh, big sidekick of Deacon Dave, and of course, Deaconess Mary Lou.
Now they had their what was it, one or two cycles ago? You guys just you know took the league and just
Would have been Cycle 10 at the last pay per view aftermath. Uh, Reverend took the crap. Why am I blanking on the name of the title now? Uh, Gen Next Extreme.
well you know what right when you're saying that you blank me out, man. I'm like, oh, come on.
Uh,
And the IWA's webpage would be down right now, so I can't
yeah,
even flip to.
yeah.
Ah, that's what we get
Uh,
for not for that's what we get for going green and not having bulletins in front of us.
yeah, that, and I keep clicking on Internet Explorer instead of my bulletins. Yeah, Cycle 10. Reverend took undisputed Gen Next World Championship and won the commissioner title. That's the one I'm blanking on. Uh, Cycle 11.
You're like, it's here somewhere.
Yeah. Uh,
Yeah, I got this I thought I had my PDFs here too.
yeah.
Oh yeah, no, but that I mean that's one of the things. Have you gone green completely, or do you
I've,
get your
I've
bulletin still?
I've gone green completely.
Okay, so we're
Uh,
we're we're definitely on the same page in terms of and, and
it
and I'll be honest with you, I'm a big fan of this little go green thing. Save a couple bucks, and at this because the bigger picture is they opened up all the bulletins.
exactly. I mean, I absolutely love it. Like I said, when I was trying to decide on what league, like I said I went in, I read all for like when I joined the UNL and started reading everything that was going on there, and I liked it. So that's when I decided to go into there. Off of reading that beforehand, I would have just, well, maybe, and then probably procrastinated joining a league where I saw I liked it. I went ahead and just joined it right then and there.
Right.
All right, there we go. Yeah, it is the GNL Super Next Crown Championship for Reverend James Jones.
And is he's holding it right now currently, or
He's
has he
still holding it.
the
Only
current the
gets
current? Okay, cool.
current. And then uh in cycle that same cycle, where Deacon Dave took the next gen championship and the junior GNL uh crown championship. And then Mary Lou just came in with the Future Legends Championship that cycle.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, I said I'm a big fan of the GNL. We've been, promoting it on this show, quite often, and going to continue to because, I mean, it has just changed the game in my eyes. I mean, with what they're doing there, the way they, run the pace, they control the flow, and you know, Wes and James just do a phenomenal job, just moving the angles, into the pay-per-view.
Yeah, they do an absolutely awesome job. Uh, but like I said, I love their little podcast they do every tours like we call it there. Uh, really keeps helping and adds into the actual fuse to help build them up and things like that.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Like I said, I'm a fan. I'm a subscriber, definitely. Oh man, yeah, no. So the Generation Next League is one that has a lot of attention, a lot of people talking right now. But this new one, can we talk a little bit about the WWL? Because it's not the first time I've heard it mentioned, and I said we actually the guy on right before you, Eric Bug, brought it to my attention, and he's all like, "Man, have you seen that?" And we literally stopped on air and went to go look at it, and I was like, and again, if you haven't seen the WWL, take some time, go take a look, because Melvin Mayhem is changing the game.
Yeah, his report is absolutely beautiful and amazing. A lot of I don't know, new ideas, but a lot of good ideas go into it to really make the league a success. And I think it's going to be hopefully one of the top leagues.
Yeah, no, I
And
mean, from what I can tell, I mean, the report has, hours and hours and hours into it. I mean, it's beautiful. I'll be one to say it, shoot, I mean, it's as detailed as any report. I mean, like we covered it the last time. Even the front page is edited. So
yeah,
it's not your normal front page. You got a
the,
custom front page.
the custom back page as well. I mean,
Oh yeah, beautiful.
you can tell he's putting a lot of work into it.
Yeah, now I haven't peeked inside yet. I do know he has also I guess they're still trying to run a board. They're running a board with more info.
Yeah, he's got a pro board set up where instead of using like the Facebook page on a lot of the other ones, he's using pro boards to keep your feuds going and stuff like that through there, and basically for the communications with him and things on that line.
Yeah, so I mean, like I said, we'll try and reach out to Melvin Mayhem and see if we can get him on here. But definitely go check out the WWL, and it's a limit to 8. You said, Rick?
Eight wrestlers, yes.
Nice, nice. Now, getting back to our Generation Next League, because like I said, that's the cast that we've been mentioning them on here. What was the thought process going behind bringing the flock into the Generation Next League?
Well, when it started up, I was just trying to decide what to do, and then like everybody says, it calling it a cult. Yeah, I'm gonna deny it's a cult, but it is a cult. Um, and I just took that, and I've kind of trying to run with it. As you seen last cycle, I'm starting to go a little bit darker with it, so we'll see how that goes from there.
Oh yeah, no, it just and more than anything, just the way I mean, I'll say it like it is. I mean, Wes and James do a great job of going and cutting the reports up and feeding the information back, and just the way they've pushed the angles, even up to the one that we were talking about off air with Hijacks and Anthony.
Oh, absolutely. Other great thing about that is right now, all three of my wrestlers in the GNL have an individual feud going on. I don't think I've ever had all of my wrestlers other than LWL, where you only get one, obviously, but in any other league where all of my wrestlers have an individual feud going on. That to me is just absolutely amazing.
Oh yeah, I mean, just to highlight some of the other action going on in the GNL. He has Mike Drake's COH going against the boys are back in town.
Yep.
In a best of five tag series match there, and um, I know even as that's going along, Drake Douglas is starting to tangle up with Timothy Vicious. So
Yep.
who are we watching Reverend against right now? Who's his
Reverend is going up against Prince Lee. Prince is still a little bit peeved that Reverend would easily took the title off of him at the last pay per view. There's the GNL Crown Championship, so he's trying to get it back, but we all know there's no chance of that.
and it's Deacon Dave Doregon?
Oh, I'm sorry, I got that backwards. It was Deacon Dave going against Prince Lee and Dorian and Reverend Jim
Ah,
Jones.
gotcha. Okay, so
Gotcha.
Reverend versus Doregon,
Yep. It okay.
Deacon Dave and the Prince.
And the Prince. Yes. Um, wow, can't believe I got those two backwards. Yeah, yeah. Reverend. somehow picked out Dorgan after losing his $100,000 challenge to Prince Lee. And also, I want to say Dr. Savage, the Order Dr. Savage.
Uh-huh.
So he paid out the $100,000 to both of those. Um, and then it is Prince Lee and Deacon Dave, with Prince Lee mad because Deacon took his title. So that's what it was.
Nice. And who's Mary Lou skill?
Wild Eye Southern Boy. I get the Clarks confused. I think it's Joseph, or is it William?
I think it's Joseph.
Come on, computer.
Yep. Right.
Yeah, Joseph G. Clark. That's who Mary Lou's going against right now.
And that's a new stable too, right? He's from he's not Order, or is he Order?
No, he's BNC.
He's BNC. That's right. Yeah, because I remember Timothy Clark telling me that. Yeah, there you go. The bad news. He's like, no, it's me and my kiddo, and I'm like, oh, cool, that'll work, brother. He's like, yeah, but he's not Order. I'm like, ah, you don't even let your own kid into your stable. Jeez, what kind of?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he told me like they have their own angles and their own stuff going on. Like, that's awesome, brother. Get it.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, so then we have the next pay-per-view coming up there in the GNL. We said it was Collision Course.
Collision Course, yes.
Oh yeah, and that seems to be the one that is going to have. If the other pay-per-views have been off the wall, I can't imagine what Collision Course is going to bring, man. Because now everything's just lining up, and you can actually see the collisions that are going to happen there, man. It's working out very well.
Yeah, it's shaping up to be another great card for them, so that's a good thing. Yeah, like I said, I'd see if since Reverend put out the challenge to Dorgan, if he can beat him this cycle, he'll give him a shot at the GNL Crown Championship at the pay-per-view. So we'll see if Dorgan can pull off the win. And then, of course, we've got the Deacon Dave versus Prince Lee in the Inferno match coming up, and for the Junior GNL Crown Championship. And then if Wild House Southern Boy is going to keep up to it, his little torture chamber match thing that Mary Lou accepted for him last cycle. So
nice.
We'll see how it goes there, but it is shaping up to be a great pay-per-view.
Now, in terms of the UNL, I mean, UNL is around the corner. We got bronze coming up as we're doing this show in a few days. What's your take on UNL? Are you going to reach out to anyone in particular? What was the? I mean, obviously the main draw there was the limit, but in terms of like when you go begin your trash talk there, what's your take on your first couple of angles?
I haven't decided yet who I'm going after. I'm still seeing haven't decided how I want to run the two in there. If I want to make them, face a hill or whatever. So that's going to really determine who I go after in the next one. Like I said, we're just getting there. It puts it into where I know Rick Rancher. Like I said, Rick Rancher's basically won everything that's there. So but he like they say in prison, you knock out the big dog first. So let's.
I like it. Nice. They go after the biggest, baddest, whoever it is, that go after that motherfucker first and then knock him out.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know yet. So we'll see here in a little bit.
Now over in the LWL, Buster Stonewall, obviously, recent elite champion. Is that your? Are you shining that nice belt in front of everybody's face there in the LWL?
Oh, haven't yet, because also the same cycle that I won Elite there. We had the finale of the first ever Money in the Bank tournament that Buster also won that cycle, so he's been rubbing that one in everybody's face. So for who he's trying to keep a secret and decide which one of the commissioner titles, either the Imperial or the Imperial Light Heavyweight Championship, which one, which one of those, because it's either one you get to choose, and it's at random. So basically, if I decide one cycle, yeah, I'm taking them on, I throw it in there. And the advantage of that is in the LWL, the Commissioner Championships, or defend it with the championship advantage, where you've got like you have to beat the champion by 3 points, I believe, is what the championship is in order to take the championship from them.
Ooh, that's tough.
With the Money in the Bank, it's the opposite. The champion has to beat me by 3 points to keep the title.
Ah, that's a nice way to turn that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I like
that's
it.
it is a big advantage, and it is nice. So I'm gonna play off for a while, and till I decide which one I wanna take.
Oh yeah. I mean I remember when I was doing the MML, I started a commissioner belt, and I asked people's opinion. It's like, all right, cool, we're gonna do a belt. What do you want to be do you want an advantage? Should it just be straight up? Or is it defended every cycle? Whatever. And we came to that conclusion where we wanted the 3 point advantage for the champion.
Yep.
It was almost impossible. So I could never find a way to add something to or another stipulation. But yeah, that's a great stipulation right there with the Money in the Bank. Just kind of reverse the odds right there. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that. I might steal that one down the line. I might steal that one. Oh yeah. Now in terms of commissioning, Rick, no, not your thing, not your side of the ball game.
I've thought about it a little bit. Like I said, back when BBL was kind of lifeless, I thought about it. But yeah, again, I don't consider myself a great writer. So that's half of being a commissioner, being a writer to keep the stories moving and everything like that, just being able to help tell a story. So it's being a commissioner, yeah, that not really my thing.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, I like I said, I definitely like I said I don't consider myself a good writer. Like I said, I do like to do all my little creative stuff that I'm doing, but oh yeah, I really rely on the creative aspect of other managers to kind of help me move things along. Because yeah, and I think that's why I'm enjoying the GNL so much is because Wes and James, their mind is just
A-
yeah, they're on
abs-
they're on.
Absolutely, they phenomenal at running that league. Absolutely phenomenal.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm right there on that same boat with them. It's like just whatever you guys need, let me know. We'll keep pushing this product along because it's a fun league. It's like I said, I'm enjoying the pace. That's what I keep mentioning. The pace that they run. No one's in a hurry. It's not yeah, it works well.
Yep.
Rick, any last words? Any last you want any shout outs to anyone out there in
Like I said, we went in. I'll give a shout. I know we already went over it, but check out basically all the leagues I'm in. Great commish work. I'll give Wes and James a shout out. Definitely give Derek a shout out. He's doing a great job in the UNL. Uh, give Melvin a shout out. Definitely check out the WWL Bulletin if you haven't saw it. See all the work that's going out to that. And John Voss in the LWL, great job doing that there too. Keep up the good work, guys.
awesome. All right, guys, you've been listening to the voice of IWA Flip and the world champion, Rick Angel. You guys take it easy. Take care, Rick.
Thank you. Have a good day.